Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about deployed models of zero trust architecture using logical components. So in last video we introduced zero trust architecture logical components and several approaches to enact a zero trust architecture for enterprise workflows. So in this video we'll study on the specific models to deploy them. This white paper has present 4 different zero trust architecture deployments. One thing we need to be clear about is all these deployments are not unchangeable. These deployments, they are abstract models. They can be modified according to the circumstance. In addition, these deployment models can be used together. Depending on how an enterprise network is set up, multiple zero trust architecture deployment models may be in use for different business processes in one enterprise. Now let's check first deployment model. Device agent or gateway based deployment. Device agent installed onto each system and a gateway placed between the system and resources. With the gateway, the two are handling the policy administrator role together. So here, agent coordinate connections between subject and the system, and each resource have a gateway that is placed directly in front. So the resource communicates only with gateway. The gateway essentially is serving as a proxy for resource. Next model, enclave-based deployment. This deployment is developed from the last one. Device agent gateway based deployment. They are basically the same. Agent installed on a system with a gateway between the system and resource. They are in charge authentication and grant access. The difference is last model, resource is stored in one location. Here, resources are enclaves. They are stored in different locations. So this model is used for enterprises that use cloud-based microservices. The third deployment model is resource portal-based deployment. So policy enforcement point acts as a gateway here and handling access to resource, and it doesn't need an agent on system. This model can only scan and analyze access and the device once they are connected to gateway, which is policy enforcement point, and this model may not be able to continuously monitor them for malware and vulnerabilities because there is no agent in the system. So this model is not very safe. My understanding of this model is this gateway is like an open API to request data. So this model could be attacked by DDoS attacks. The last deployment model is device application sandboxing. This deployment is hard to maintain because this model is first to check all the application. You can see they are marked as trusted application inside this box. First is to check the applications that need to request enterprise resource, and after checking, put these applications into this sandboxing. This sandbox could be like virtual machines or containers. Anyway, isolate the applications, make them safe and pure, protect the application or instance of applications from a possible compromised host or other applications running on the asset. So all the resources can stay safe. In this case, the enterprise also need to make sure each sandboxed application is secure, and this sandbox secure. So which require more effort than simply monitor device. So this model is high maintenance. And that's all for deployment model for zero trust architecture. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.